Good morning. It's Friday the 9th of May 2025 and I'm here at the National Trust car park at Sand Point in North Somerset. As the crow flies, I'm probably about 5 miles down the coast from Clevedon. So the Severn Estuary is over that side and we'll be seeing that later. But for now, I'm going to be doing a circular walk which takes me around inland for a bit and then I'll be walking beside the water a bit later. Sand Point, welcome. This grassy limestone promontory is an extension of the Mendip Hills that stretches far out into the Bristol Channel. Sand Point is a peaceful place with plenty of space and panoramic views up and down the channel, where it's a pleasure simply to spend time with nature and take in the sea air. Sounds brilliant. Well, I will be visiting Sand Point today, but I'll be doing it towards the end of the walk. Oh, isn't that fantastic? So this is Sand Bay. And I'm looking right down the Bristol Channel. That island in the middle is Steepholm. And then just to the left, at the headland there, you can see Burnbeck Pier in Weston-super-Mare. Weston is just around the headland from here. And then beyond that in the distance, you can see Breen Down, which is actually the official start and end of the Mendip Hills. Fantastic. Right, let's crack on with today's walk then. Oh, I've always liked Sand Bay. It's a really pleasant spot and it's a nice sort of more peaceful alternative to Weston-super-Mare just around the headland. Of course, Weston always gets really busy, particularly in high season. Oh, I wonder what this is. Some old bunker, I expect. Yeah. Wow. I don't think I shall try and crawl in there. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. An old bunker of some sort, I'm sure. Right, so you can now see two islands in the Bristol Channel. So there's Steepholm that we saw earlier, and then to the right of it, that's Flatholm. It was a very pleasant walk beside the beach at Sand Bay, but in 3/4 of a mile, I reached a footpath sign pointing towards Sand Farm Lane. Right, so this is where I leave the coast for now, and I head inland and I go across fields for a while. Just going to follow that track there. Okay, here we go then. Whoops. Oh, hello. He thinks I've come to feed him, but afraid I haven't, sorry. Oh, Beautiful horses though, aren't they? So I'm heading east now. I'm making my way across farmland. I must say this is a very pleasant route. Everything's really overgrown now and hay fever season is in full bloom. Yeah. It's never stopped me coming out though. I mean, I've had hay fever ever since I was a kid. But I don't know whether it's all in the mind, because you always think, oh well, if you go outside, your hay fevers are going to get worse because you're walking out in the pollen. But to be honest with you, I don't find it makes any difference. If I stay indoors, I get bad hay fever. So I just think, well, I may as well enjoy the outdoors as much as I can. Oh, this is a lovely path. Practically walking through a tunnel here. My route had taken me across several fields, heading east, and then after about a mile, I emerged onto Column Lane, where I turned left to follow it in a northerly direction. I could now see the next place I would be visiting. To the Priory then. Let's go. Woodspring Priory. You are standing at the edge of the former monastic site known as Woodspring or Warspring Priory. In the 12th century, the manor of Woodspring was owned by Reginald Fitz-Urse, one of the murderers of Archbishop Thomas Becket inside Canterbury Cathedral in 1170. In remorse, he built a chapel here dedicated to St Thomas the Martyr. In 1220, William de Courtenay, descendant by marriage of Fitz-Urse, endowed the chapel as a priory of the Victorine order of Augustinians. Over the next 300 years, it became an extensive monastic site. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, I wasn't sure if you could actually get inside Woodspring Priory, but you can. Lovely.
Then the guests have access to this as well. Oh, right.
Lovely. There's a few other people here as well having a look round. What a remarkable place. Oh, I'm glad I made the effort to come to Woodspring Priory today. Fantastic. Okay. Right. I shall now continue with my walk. So that was Woodspring Priory then. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, well, I'm heading towards the coast again now, so nearly there. Here we are then, back beside the Severn Estuary. Fantastic. Yep. So, I'm looking upstream here, and just in the distance there, you can see Clevedon. And across the other side of the water, you're looking into South Wales, although it's a bit murky again, but yeah, absolutely wonderful. I began to walk along the coast path from near St Thomas's Head, heading in a southwesterly direction. So I've been staying with my mum in North Somerset again, which has been nice. It was my birthday on Tuesday, so we had a nice quiet day. I've always traditionally tend to spend birthdays with my mum, and normally she comes up to Derbyshire to stay with me for a few days, but she couldn't manage it this year, so I've come down to see her instead, which has been great because apart from spending my birthday with her and spending a few days with her down here, I've been able to turn it into my own advantage and do lots of walks in the area too. So that's how I've managed to do all my walks in Bristol earlier this week, and then I've got this walk today, and then hopefully I'll be able to do another walk tomorrow, and then I'll be going home on Sunday. And when I get back home on Sunday, I should be celebrating my birthday a second time. Hopefully with more presents too. But no, it's been a good week. The weird thing about my birthday this year is knowing that this time next year I'm going to be the big 60. It's really weird. I do not feel the age I am, apart from aching a bit more than I used to. I certainly creak here and there a lot, and yeah, you know, I've got a few problems with my muscles and stuff here and there, but I suppose that's what you get when you get older anyway. Up here, I still feel in my 30s. It's weird. So yeah, it's just a number, your age, isn't it? That's what they say. Okay, well now I'm approaching Middle Hope. Look at that. God, isn't that just fantastic? Absolutely wonderful. Middle Hope. Middle Hope is a 208-acre biological and geological site of special scientific interest. It is a sequence of carboniferous limestone with unusual geological features, and is certainly one of North Somerset's absolute gems. Right, I think it's lunchtime, so I'm going to sit and have my lunch on the beach. there's a lovely little beach here at Middle Hope. Enjoyed having my lunch. Okay, it's time to move on now. I'm heading towards Sand Point now. Well, I'm really enjoying this fantastic walk beside the Severn Estuary. Absolutely wonderful. Okay, let's see if I can get over this stile. Well, I will get over it. It's just that, oh, that was easy. Much easier carrying my DJI Osmo Pocket 3 camera with my little monopod than it would have been if I'd had my old Sony camcorder and tripod. So there you go. I'm obviously doing the right thing now. So I'd like to give a shout out to Darren. Hi Darren, how you doing? Now Darren, he has a great YouTube channel called Somerset Man Walking. There's a clue in the name there. So yeah, he's done lots of videos of walks around Somerset. He's also done a couple of recent walks around here. That's why I thought of him whilst I'm doing this walk actually, because I know he recently did one around Middle Hope. But yeah, Darren's got a fantastic channel. A lot of the videos that he's done are walks in the Mendip Hills, because I know he's a real fan of the Mendip Hills. So I hope to get up there myself in the not too distant future again. But yeah, so do check out Darren's channel. I'll leave the link to his channel in the description below my video as always. So yeah, Somerset Man Walking. Cheers Darren, all the best. Eventually, I found myself walking onto the dramatic peninsula that stretches out from Middle Hope. So I'm now at Sand Point. Fantastic. So here at Sand Point then, this is where the River Severn becomes the Bristol Channel. So if you were to draw a line from Sand Point over to Wales, there's a place called Lavernock Point over there. If you draw a line between the two, that is more or less the boundary between the River Severn and the Bristol Channel. So yeah, so River Severn up there, looking upstream, and then looking back downstream, that's the Bristol Channel. Fantastic. So yeah, you can see the two islands there, Steepholm and Flatholm, and then over there is Sand Bay, where I started the walk. And of course, when I started at Sand Bay, I mentioned then that I was looking at the Bristol Channel. So this is the point where the Severn becomes the Bristol Channel. What a wonderful place to blow away the cobwebs. Okay, well that's Sand Point then. I shall now get back and I'll head back to where my car's parked at Sand Point car park. It's only just up there, so not far away at all. There's a bench here, so I think whilst I'm here and no one else is here, it's just to sit on this and admire the view. Oh, absolutely wonderful. bag the trig point whilst I'm here. May as well, hadn't I? Ah, fantastic. Okay, I'll head back to the car now then. Well, it's been a lovely walk then. Yes, really enjoyed it. I have to say, Sandpoint is fantastic. I've said this before, it's not like I've forgotten how fantastic it was, but revisiting it again today, it's just reconfirmed how lovely it is. And it was also a bonus getting inside Woodspring Priory, because I've actually never been inside before, so I really enjoyed that. So yeah, another fantastic walk here in North Somerset.